The world is at war, not for resources, land, or food, but specifically for your attention. Everything and everyone is fighting for your attention. The news, celebrity gossip, entertainers, sports, TV shows, social media, music. Welcome to the era of information overload, an era where your attention is simultaneously everywhere and nowhere. An era where everyone is distracted. There's a common saying that goes, a man who chases 2 rabbits catches neither. But what about a man who chases 100 or even 1,000? Your brain continues to hop from idea to idea so quickly and so often that you forget how to ponder and think about one concept before your brain gets bored and decides it's time to move on to the next dopamine-inducing activity. Your brain's shiny object syndrome prevents you from tapping into your creativity, exploring your intuition, and doing deep and meaningful work that allows you to progress in whatever endeavor you choose. This inability to focus and be still, as author Ryan Holiday puts it, is the root cause behind your lack of productivity, creative breakthroughs, and stagnation in life. Your precious stillness and peace of mind is constantly being robbed. How can you possibly execute your daily tasks to the best of your ability when the entire world is playing tug of war for your attention, constantly swaying your awareness in multiple different directions, and causing you to waste precious time on things that don't actually matter? The sooner you understand that you are a victim of the 21st century, the easier it will be to put systems in place to counter the traps that most people have fallen into. If you're looking for the true answer for why you struggle to progress towards your goals and create the life that you desire, then you need not look further than this video. I'm going to break down how you can reclaim control of your mind, create an environment of focus, and surpass your competition by doing fulfilling, productive work instead of shallow and distracted work. The mind is restless, impetuous, self-willed, hard to train. To master the mind seems as difficult as to master the mighty winds. What's the first thing the overwhelming majority of people do when they wake up? It's not brush their teeth or stretch or do any morning routine. It's simply to grab their phone and check it. Understand that the things you do in the first 5 minutes of waking up sets the tone for the rest of your day. So what standard do you think you're setting for yourself when you wake up and grab your phone and doze off and start scrolling? You're probably going to be lazy for the rest of the day. You can use this to your advantage and be rewarded handsomely by having clarity, focus, and productivity throughout your day. Or you can be like most people and experience brain fog, racing thoughts, and distractions that deem you mentally paralyzed and docile. I want you to try this the next time you wake up. Take some deep breaths and simply let your thoughts wander. Don't think too hard about anything. Just be present in your body. How are you feeling? Is there anything worrying you? Are you ready to tackle the day? The more conscious effort you put into observing your thoughts and how you feel before starting your day, the easier it will be to unlock stillness. According to author Ryan Holiday, stillness is a state of readiness, calm, and focus. If you want to achieve a flow state and enter the zone for maximum productivity, then you must be still. It's impossible to do any deep work when you're distracted by notifications, Instagram stories, and entertainment. Stillness is the state a baseball player is in moments before batting, or a basketball player before shooting a free throw, or a fighter looking for his next punch. They are completely present, engrossed in the task. They're not thinking about the latest political conflict or social media trend. To truly be able to do your best work, you must empty your mind of everything that does not serve you. Wake up early before the rest of the world has a chance to grab your attention, and simply clear your mind. Achieving stillness and flow is something that takes practice. The mind can never fully be tamed. It will keep trying to slow you down by thinking about things that are not important to your purpose. You must continue to discipline it by redirecting your attention to the present moment. Meditation and journaling are great tools to accelerate the process and help you stay centered throughout the entire day. Essentialism. Limit your inputs. Make no mistake, time and attention are single-handedly the most important resources in today's world, yet we don't seem to treat it as such, always freely giving it away to everyone and everything. Someone makes a TikTok, they have your attention. Someone posts on social media, they have your attention. You get a notification that YBCTooCold uploaded a video, I have your attention. Start viewing your attention as something that must be guarded, protected from the world. Only give it to people and things that are worthy of it. Limit your inputs. You don't need to stay up to date with what your friends are up to, the latest trend, or the next big thing. Napoleon Bonaparte, one of the greatest military strategists in history, checked his mail 3 weeks after it was delivered and saw that most of it would actually just resolve itself. He did not want to cloud his mind with trivial matters, and he wanted to keep his judgment sharp. You have to do the same. Be an essentialist. Ask yourself if you really need all of this clutter in your life. Then start systematically reducing it. Get rid of anything that robs you of your concentration and start reducing the amount of stimuli you're exposed to in the day. Be aware of your mental health. It's particularly hard to stay focused on days where you feel overwhelmed, anxious, or worried. Neglecting your mental health is also neglecting your ability to produce deep and meaningful work. Sometimes we're so distracted by that breakup, that market crash, that it completely knocks us off our pivot and prevents us from doing the work that'll actually actually help us progress in life. The best emotional state to approach work is neutrality. Being too excited, angry, or sad will cloud your mind and stop you from entering a flow state. You'll most likely waste time doing shallow work that could have otherwise been done much faster. Your overall mental health can generally be improved by doing less bad habits and more good habits. It's really that simple. I don't care how much you think weed makes you more creative, it's slowing you down. Doing the basic self-improvement and having a foundation you can fall back on is the best way to do focused work even on your worst days. How you feel is irrelevant, just show up, follow a path. I want you to imagine two different people. One is walking a very straight and narrow path, and on this path there are obstacles trying to push him off it. But with sheer grit and determination, the man stays on the path and continues walking forward. The other man starts off in the same path, but immediately sees another path segueing off in a different direction. He gets intrigued and decides to go check it out. The same thing happens for about another 10 minutes until he realizes he ended up right back where he started. This is exactly the case with most men today. It's not necessarily focus that you lack, but rather direction. If you had a clear sense of what you wanted to do in life, and by extension what you don't want to do in life, then your actions will naturally be conducive to your goals. Even if you don't know the exact details or how you will get there, your actions will still be focused on materializing your desired future. But most men are lost. We have no clear purpose or direction to walk in life, so we either choose to stop walking, or overwhelmed by options, we try walking all of them. Sit down with yourself and ask, what is it I truly want? Write a vision for your future. What would your ideal day look like? And more importantly, what is the life you don't want? This is called an anti-vision. This may take some self-exploration and some serious introspection, but I guarantee you that once you have the answer, you will have a clear framework for how to operate in your day-to-day life. Life becomes harder, but definitely simpler.